Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture's My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to discuss the struggles many individuals are having with exercising on a regular basis. And I speak of the importance of exercise along with acupuncture in many of my past episodes. Exercise is so important, along with sleep, proper diet, but number one is acupuncture, first and foremost. But I see many patients, and many of my global colleagues see many patients, and we all recommend, after a good session, fit some some exercise, I need my green tea. Some exercise into your day. Because you have many individuals that just to get down and do 10 push-ups or 10 sit-ups, that's a great deal. And it's not. It's just a few seconds of your day. It's only a few seconds. A few jumping jacks or running in place, because when I speak to patients and I recommend that they exercise 3-4 days a week, I get some that want to overdo it and do it 7. They get excited about it. But no, you really don't want to overdo it. Good balance, that's what it's all about. It's all about that balance. And this is why many individuals seek acupuncture treatment on a regular basis, along with seeing their physician annually for their annual checkup. But, many of you shed much in the way of excuses with regard to why you don't work out. And one of the biggest is the time. That the timing, it's never a good time. You get a morning where you can just lay in bed, you'll stay in bed. Or if you have to be to work, you get up just in time to clean up and go to work. And go buy some processed foods that just makes things even worse. And some of you will set your alarm clock to wake up. Let's say I'm going to use 5 a.m. as an example. And then you're hitting the snooze button. And then before you know it, you hit the snooze button so many times that, boom, now you just have time to get cleaned up and run to work. Another excuse many of you will have is, believe it or not, it's called the skinny condition. Okay? It's called the skinny condition. And I know some of you are saying, like, what is he talking about? And, there's no structure. They're looking for any excuse as to why they cannot and should not work out. Okay? Some of you will use the excuse that you've been within your ideal weight for over 40 years. All right? And you'll eat whatever you want. And it's just an excuse. That's all it is. It's just another excuse as to why you don't work out. Another is, many of you find exercises boring. Okay? Many of you find repetitive workouts like weightlifting or spending a couple of minutes on a treadmill as being tedious. something like hiking seems more motivating, but then even with that, you're not motivated enough to do it. So that's even food for thought. That's even something you should give strong consideration to. You really should. Because I'll ask some of my patients, then what isn't boring? And they'll say, well, eating ice cream, enjoying a good movie. But riddle me this. How do you feel overall over the longer period of time? Because exercise is dull is another thing, another excuse that goes along with it being boring. Oh, it's so boring. It's almost like washing dishes. And the most individuals that use that excuse tend to be individuals that have been ridiculed most of their life. And then those that have exercised for months state that they tend to feel depressed and tired after exercising. Why? Because they look at exercise as a chore. The key is getting over that hump if you're faced with it. It's getting over that hump. And you know, some individuals can't comprehend that being rewarded for exercising, meaning looking good and feeling good, it takes time. Like the old cliche, anything worth having, you have to work hard for it. You have to put in that work. Immediate gratification is not a good reward system. Yes, it's going to be challenging. But if the rewards were immediate, so would come the disconnect. And then you'd find yourself slipping. And then what? What happens then? Think about it. You know, because you have to understand health is wealth. The wealth is not in the bank. It's not in the safe. The wealth is not in a cryptocurrency account or in a mutual fund account or a retirement account. The wealth is not in your pocket, purse, or wallet. The wealth is not under your mattress or in a shoebox in a closet, nor is it under the doghouse in the backyard. The wealth is in you. Okay? And it's important that you understand that. And when it comes to exercise, understand and respect that it takes time, a lot of work. And then you have those that have tried it, right? And they've come back to my office or clinic, and they would state, oh, gym class is horrible. I hate my relationship, with the workouts at the gym. Or my instructor said I can't wear my glasses, or I can't hold on to my phone or have my earbuds in. So I hate gym class, so I don't want to do it. I'll let that sink in. And then I'll ask, how do you feel you can get a good workout if you're carrying a phone around, wearing your glasses or earbuds or whatever? How do you feel you can get a solid training session in? But I won't expand too much on it. I'll let that sink in. And I know I myself have spoken about how you'll feel after a workout. There's like this euphoria. There's like this high that you'll get. And then some will go to the gym and won't experience it. Won't experience it. They'll say that their workout made them miserable. They felt nauseous. They experienced headaches. There was fatigue. They didn't feel a high. What are you talking about, Dr. Lott? What are you talking about? They would say they have to distract themselves with music. This isn't good. Are you doing something wrong? Do you need a trainer? Do you need to see a trainer? Start small, start slow, and work your way up. Build a regimen as to what you want to get out of it. Don't just think because you walked in the gym, hey, I entered the building, so I'm supposed to leave here feeling high. Doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. Some will even complain, especially when they do a lot of cardio at the gym. They don't like feeling breathless. You're feeling breathless. You're feeling out of breath. Let your acupuncturist know right away. Okay. And sometimes when you're feeling this sense of breathlessness, I've recommended some go see a pulmonologist only to find out that they had asthma. And then there's those that have been diagnosed with asthma and still feel breathless even after taking medication. If you're experiencing these things, you need to be seeing an acupuncturist right away on a regular basis. Regular basis. Because you shouldn't be searching for excuses as to why you don't exercise. Some will even say the gym is scary. For example, there can be a heavyset woman who's too afraid to go to the gym because they feel they don't fit in with all the slim, muscle-bound other women or men too, or men as well. They're too self-conscious. All right? That happens more often than you think. The gym is too scary. Stop making excuses. And here's an interesting one. Cancer. Okay. Cancer. I had a patient who didn't want to exercise anymore. Did previously. Stopped for reasons I can't state. Later diagnosed with cancer. And it's not because this person stopped going to the gym. This person engaged in other activities in their life that contributed to it. Didn't stick with regular wellness visits. And from time to time, and I'm speaking to all acupuncture patients out there, just because you get a treatment doesn't mean you can run out and overindulge in alcohol and processed foods and lay around and involve yourself with drugs, anything. And I'm expanding. I'm not focusing on this particular case. But, okay, now you're diagnosed with cancer. You're back seeing your acupuncturist. You're seeing an oncologist. And I recommend you just do light exercises. Nope. I can't. I don't want to because I have cancer. As rough as it sounds, it's no excuse. It really isn't. You know, I need you guys to just do me a favor right now, okay? If you're in the gym right now and you're lifting something heavy, put it down. If you're eating, stop for 1 second. If you're crossing the street, hurry up and get across the street. No matter what you're doing, I need you to just take 1 second. Stop. Close your eyes and say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open them. Boom. You are now brand new. And brand new you are. And what you'll do from here on out is you will make acupuncture part of your life, okay? Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?